state this year as a team. We finished 11th, and Courtney Eck, Jessica Darude, and myself all got All-State at state this year. So that was really cool. It was one of our better finishes. Highlight of the season was definitely section finals in state because we had a lot of kids go and we had a blast. We rocked the house. I think next year our team will do really, really well. We have a lot of powerhouse swimmers, so I'm looking forward to coming back and watching them kick some butt.
Boys cross country. Joel, his first time, he has broken his record in the region meet. He did a really good job this year. We picked up a lot of hardware this year. Big highlights of the season was Alexandria. We had a meet and we had a dinner. We stayed overnight in Alexandria. The team will have a hard time next year, but I'm sure they'll do great without me and Beatles on the team as their leader captains, and they'll always make it work. Clay is our new captain. He'll do a great job, I'm sure of it.
Team girls had a pretty good season record. We won 2 of our meets this year, and it's one of the best seasonal records that the girls cross country team has had in the past decade. We did really well. We worked really hard as a team. I think we improved a lot. A lot of races we came really close to tying or beating some of the top teams, and we weren't beat by any teams all season long that weren't ranked in state. I was the only one on the team that made it to state, and I got 38th, but all the girls that were on the region team with me came in. I think bringing home a trophy from our first meet of the season was really cool, and watching the team improve throughout the season was really cool. We all worked really hard, and the girls packed really well together, and we bonded a lot.
Well, for our conference wins, we had 3 or 4, which was the best that girls soccer's ever done since they have been in the Link Conference, but I really don't know our records, so yeah. This year, the girls soccer team bonded really well, and that was probably the coolest thing so far, or that was good.
The volleyball season was very successful this year. We ended up 26-8. We took 4th place at the state tournament, and we were regional champs. One of the highlights of the season was, I think, probably everyone would agree that it was when we beat Eden Prairie to go to state. They were our conference champions. They'd only lost 1 match, and we had beat them before, so their only 2 losses were against us. So that was really awesome. Next year, the team looks like it's going to be just as good as this year. We have a lot of young talent on our team. We are losing 5 seniors, so the team next year will lose a lot of its leadership, but I know that the younger girls will step up and do their job. It looks like they could have another chance at state next year, so I'm really excited. I hope I'll come back and watch them.
Our whole season record without conference was actually really good. I think we might have been about 50-50. The Lake Conference is really hard for tennis. We have a lot of really good teams, and our section is even harder with Edina has been a powerhouse, and so we played against them. Our first doubles team played against them in sections and got 3 games off of them, so that's really good. Yeah, any highlights of the season? We had a lot of fun. We had a team spaghetti dinner. We watched the movie The Break. It's a tennis movie. It's great. You should all rent it. And we went to Lake Calhoun rollerblading and stuff, and so there was a lot of team bonding. So those were highlights. Also, sections was really fun. There were quite a few people that went to second round play, and that typically is hard to do in Section 6AA. And I think that the team and individuals will be very strong next year. There's a lot of young talent on the team that if they develop their skills over the mid-season, they are going to be really strong next year.
Season when we had Burma Road conditioning and a couple people passed out, but it was all good. And then one day it was really rainy, so we all jumped in this huge puddle, and we convinced Coach Rosberg to jump in with us. Next year, I think the team will do pretty well. They got a lot of returning starters on defense, so I think they'll do very well.
I'm Joe. I'm the captain from last year's soccer team. Our record is twice as good as it was last year. We had 2 wins in the Lake Conference as opposed to 1 last year, which is pretty good compared to our competition. And the preseason was a lot better. We had all of our wins outside the conference. Any games we played outside, we won. And some highlights this year was Matt Rackey trying to do some handballs and goalie saves when, well, he's not the goalie, so. And I don't know, just team unity was pretty nice this year. Everybody got along. And next year, I would expect that it just keeps on getting better. They would keep on winning more games and increasing the record. That's about it.